Hello, Scorpio. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your second or third time, welcome back. Just so you know, I do 2 readings in every video. I start with a love reading, and then I move on and do a general reading. The only thing I ask is that if you are here only for a love reading, please stay tuned until I at least draw the cards for the general reading, because sometimes the love energies do carry over. I am in kind of a new little space here. I set up a little corner in my bedroom instead of doing it in my living room. I had to quarantine my roommate while I was doing the readings, so I figured so she can roam freely, I'll just do these here. I did get a new deck as well. It's the Radiant Rider Waite, so a little bit smaller, easier for me to shuffle, and a little bit more colorful as well. So this is a love reading for Scorpio for January 2016. That's what I'm shuffling for now. Scorpio love reading for January 2016. One more. Love reading for January 2016 for Scorpio. Okay, here we go. Scorpio, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the World, 5 of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Page of Cups, 7 of Swords, the Hermit, you see all those okay? Okay. I know I didn't lay them out. I'm not left-handed, so well, I'm going to start with the 9 of Pentacles. I love that you have the 9 and then the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups at the beginning and the end of the reading. The reason why I love these cards, and I especially, for some reason, at least with me, whenever I pull one, I usually get the other as well. For me, I see these cards together as being like you, independently, emotionally stable, emotionally happy, fulfilled, and also in terms of like the worldly aspects of everything. You know, your career going well, perhaps your finances are going well, things are at least in order, things are strong, and you as an individual, as an independent person, are strong. And only through that, truly, in my opinion, can we really be totally open to love and be ready for something in the next steps, I guess. Now, I am seeing someone enter with the Page of Cups, a new person, potentially a water sign, so a Scorpio like yourself, Pisces or Cancer. And this person is probably someone new, probably someone that you've never met before. Someone who is going to deliver a message. It's probably going to come in a more unexpected manner. Someone that, if you are in a current relationship, it could be simply your partner displaying, more romantic, being a little bit more romantic towards you, perhaps showing you a little bit more affection, a little bit more openness, open-heartedness. Ultimately, a renewal or the entry of a new relationship with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups being, truly descending from the heavens, truly descending from the universe, truly a blessing, truly something that you will take notice, and you will recognize and understand what it is. It's not going to be some secretive, read between the lines type of thing. And what I love about this reading for you is that you have these 4 cards here, and the Hanged Man is the idea of turning the world upside down, reevaluating from new angles, seeing things differently, perhaps seeing this person differently, if it is someone that you know or someone you're in a relationship with, viewing them from different eyes. Maybe perhaps they become a little bit more attractive to you. And I love that you have the World and these, all sort of squaring up one another. And the World being that idea of new cycles, new beginnings. It's card number 21. It's at the end of the major arcana. The next step after this is to begin the cycle again. And with an end, truly, you get a new beginning. So a new beginning, or a renewal of some sort in your relationship, or a new opportunity in a new relationship. I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles here, which is kind of an interesting card, and I almost always struggle a little bit with the 5s, the 5 of any of the suits. It's not that I don't know what they mean, it's just, they just don't sit very well with me. The 5 of Pentacles is like hardship, oftentimes financial hardship. Oftentimes in a relationship setting, it can indicate obligations and responsibilities that you might not care for so much. But I typically interpret this card, and this is just me, I see it as like the grass is greener. So here you are, your current situation, your current state, and you are on the outside in a blizzard outside of the church, walking barefoot in the snow. You look in through the stained glass windows and you see the congregation, you see the happy people that are singing the hymns and listening to the sermon, and you see life on the other side. The grass is greener on the other side. But I don't know why I'm getting that card for you, because it seems like you have your life put together. You are strong. You are, you're producers. You're known for making things happen. And, you are quite an independent sign as well. Emotionally independent. The 5 of Pentacles being tied with your energy here, with the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, simply makes me think that you might be sabotaging something potentially really, really great and really, really beautiful, because it's just not what you expect. Because it's just not exactly what you had in mind for yourself. And even here with the 7 of Swords, again, the idea of self-sabotage and you having things in your life, and it's even running away with your thoughts a little bit and letting your thoughts get the best of you. And you can see your situation as it is. You can see this person for who they are and what they really are bringing to the table. And regardless maybe of the way that they really make you feel, because it's not what you expect or what you thought you had in mind for your life, you might be discounting it and saying, these are standards sometimes that aren't worth holding on to. they're standards that, while good, and no one's, berating you for having standards. I mean, I think that's a good thing, but sometimes you miss out on things because you aren't like paying attention, because you might discount someone for who they are and what they're bringing to the table. If this is your partner, it can also be very quite hurtful to them when they are bringing a genuine offer to the table, maybe opening their heart to you, telling you how they feel about something, and you just sort of brushing it off, or saying, or making them feel like it might be insignificant. And if it is someone new coming in, it just might be even like financially related. And that's, again, a standard that you need to determine for yourself. But ultimately ask yourself, reevaluate. And I see you going through a period perhaps of reevaluation, because this might be the things that you're holding on to, or the things that you've kind of been allowing to govern, I guess, if you will. You have an idea of what you think love should be, what you think your partner should be, and here someone is entering your life and potentially could provide that for you. And I feel like that might force you to go through a period of reevaluation with this hermit. A period of like truly questioning who you really are and what you really want out of your life. And questioning those standards, questioning what's on the other side. Is it really better? Or is it okay where I am? Is it okay on the path that I'm moving forward? I also see the Five of Pentacles as being a couple or partners who really weather the storm together. It can go that way as well sometimes, and you might not be recognizing that. But a period, I think this is going to be a forced period of introspection for you. This seems to be a theme. It must have something to do with the planets. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't quite know. But this hermit has actually appeared in Virgo, Libra, and now Scorpio. So there must be something with the stars that's going on, causing all of us. I'm Virgo with Libra ascending, Scorpio moon, so I'm like all three of them. Causing us to really go through that and to just reevaluate who we are and where we're headed, and to shed light on the things that are holding us back, shed light on the things that are causing us to run that way instead of that way, toward ultimate happiness, toward ultimate fulfillment. And this, connects this person with your energies and this new mindset that you might have, or that you might be coming to. This is also indicates a state of delay. So a state of delay with the hermit means probably a more significant state of delay. Longer periods of time before you're really ready to accept this. You might feel ready, you might be anxious, and you might, send me a comment and be like, no, I'm ready. But in your heart, in your mind, truly think about where you are in your life and what you're hanging on to and what's worth letting go in order to make room for something quite beautiful. Something quite beautiful, and something that, someone that can really incorporate you into their world. Okay. Okay, one more for the outcome for Scorpio. Love reading for January 2016. And the Seven of Pentacles. It goes in line, interestingly with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles as well. So I'm going to actually just put that over here because it is you looking at all of the things that you have done, all the things you have accomplished and worked so hard for, yet you're still feeling that level of dissatisfaction. So why, when you are receiving something new, something beautiful, something promising, innocent and genuine, are you hanging on to the things that you're maybe not so happy with? Why are you hanging on to what's going on the other side of this glass and what's going on in that direction, yet still looking in the opposite direction? You might be running away, but still your energy is focused here. These are things you have done in the past, things that you've built, choices you've made, lessons you've learned, and you feel, or you might be feeling, dissatisfied by that, and dissatisfied even too by being alone, if you are alone, or if you are in a relationship, being dissatisfied with just where you are and wanting more. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's certainly a lot of promise in front of you. You are receiving a promise. You are receiving a blessing. And it's really just going to be up to you to go through this. I feel like this is very much a theme, the most prominent energy for you, reassessment and reevaluation of where you are now and where you're headed, and figuring out maybe why, when this person brings something so wonderful to the table, why are you sabotaging yourself, or why are you preventing yourself from being open to that? And I feel it's a brief phase. Keep in mind, this is not a lifelong reading by any means. It is simply, a short period of time, and it is something you will work through. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the general reading. Okay, there we go. Okay, general reading for Scorpio for January 2016. So anything in terms of any additional love messages, but also career and finance and family and health and anything else Scorpio needs to know. Scorpio, general, January 2016. Ten of Wands, Two of Wands, the Hierophant, King of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, again the World, Page of Cups again, and the Page of Wands. Interesting. Well, I'm seeing, I want to talk about this Ace of Swords in the center because it really is a moment of clarity for you, a moment of new understanding, a moment of new ideas, new thoughts. And again, it's almost just like the Hanged Man directly in the center of the last reading. It's that new perspective, okay? And I feel like that new perspective is twofold. In terms of commitment, with the Hierophant, you have institutions, marriage, business partnerships, this is corporations and things of that nature. Conformity as well, conforming to traditions, following the ways of our forefathers, if you will. And maybe that really being a new cycle for you. This, again connects, seeing this as you, your energy. I'm trying to make sense of these people here, to be honest with you. Let me just tell you my initial thoughts, and this I may contradict myself later, but I'm seeing that this King of Wands is you. And this Page of Cups might be a prominent energy for you for the month. Again, it's kind of a new love reading, but more so about you. I don't see anything finance related or even family related either, unless you can interpret it that way. This being that message of love that you might receive, and this being you embarking upon this new cycle, embarking upon this new journey. And to be honest with you, I feel like this might be like that new person coming in as well, them providing this towards you, but yet your back still turned. Again, I might contradict myself later, but for now, let's go with that. I'm seeing you feeling a sense of obligation. It's kind of similar to the Five of Pentacles as well, but more positive. Obligation, responsibility, yes, but I say this all the time, it's a load that we are willing to bear. It's a burden that we are willing to carry. It might be clunky, it might be uncomfortable, it might be heavy and chunky, but at the end of the day, these wands are blossoming, they are fruitful, and they are going to be put to good use. They have purpose. You are carrying them with purpose, with reason. What's interesting is, again, I am seeing your back turn to the idea of commitment or conformity or doing things that people expect you to do. Here you are projecting out into the universe what you want your world to be, what you want your life to be, what you want. You're shaping this with your thoughts, you're shaping it with your actions, you're shaping it with your attitudes and the way you treat other people. You are shaping your future. Your future is lovely, it's beautiful, but this is a card of independence as well, similar to that Nine of Cups and Pentacles in the last reading. I don't see, you with anyone else. I see you on a path, on a journey, with a purpose in your life to make something happen. I don't know what that is. That's up to you to decide. But whatever that is, I again see you doing it willingly on your own willingly, without the aid of others. And the Knight of Wands projecting their energy onto you. So last time, it could be, this is the message itself. I feel like, this truly is, it's like the same energy. Normally I would say that these are the same because they're all fire, and maybe it's really all you. Actually, maybe this is you. Maybe this is you. I'm seeing, honestly, I'm just going to be honest. I'm seeing it as both. I'm seeing it as both an external energy connected with this Page of Cups, and your energy as well. Your energy in that you are running in this direction. You are running and clinging on to this new perspective, this new sense of clarity. Like you are truly craving this new mindset. Here you are, a visionary. You do look at the world in the big picture. You do strategize. You do see the global perspective, and you are able to take steps. Here you are visualizing, right? You are forming things with your mind, and you are able to take those steps, step by step, to make those things happen on a micro scale. So whatever those minuscule tasks and those minuscule things that you need to do are, for the greater good, for your greater purpose. And yet you might be seeking some clarity in regards to this person, seeking some more information, seeking true knowledge about what their intentions truly are. And if this is someone else, again, I am seeing you sort of shun them a little bit. You are not quite open to, you're open to it, but you just sort of maybe have your own path, your own agenda. You are doing things on your own. You're creating a world of your own. Maybe just not ready for this. While you see this as a potential, as an opportunity and a possibility with this person, you are still very much focused on you, and still very much focused on your goals, and with your back turned toward this, just not quite ready. And with the Page of Wands, I am also seeing your back turned toward this person here, both times. Your back, but this time it's again you just moving on into your own life, and really making your own goals happen. That's really the only message that I'm picking up from this. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw. I really hope this makes sense. Sometimes when I'm reading these readings, once in a while, and this instance is definitely one of them, the messages just aren't as strong as others. Some readings come through really strong and heavy, and others just aren't so much. With so many wands, 5 wands, keep in mind that wands are action, and active cards. They progress, they move. They're the cards of transformation internal and personal transformation, similar to that hermit in the last reading. And, you know, I even see you sort of downgrading a little bit from a king to a knight to a page, with this new level of clarity and this new world opening up to you in regards to this person and this offer. You know, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready for whatever the world is meant to bring you. Okay, one more. Another wand card. Headed in the same direction. Headed this way. The Six of Wands, the card of victory. Here you have another world, coming home from battle. So perhaps whatever this is, even carried over from the last reading, with those sevens and that Five of Pentacles, and, you know, any introspection, perhaps really coming out of that and being more open and being more ready to celebrate the things that are being introduced into your life, to really take hold and embrace the blessings and move forward into a new phase. I feel like you truly are on the right path. You are what you are supposed to be doing. While this person is genuine and true of heart and may represent a significant potential for you, it really could be that you just aren't ready, that you just have your own path in mind, your own goals, your own world, your own things that you are set to accomplish, that you might really just be just not ready. I don't know how else to say it, but that at some point you will come back from doing these things, from accomplishing your goals and doing these things. You will come out of it and you will maybe be more ready, if that makes sense. I hope this reading made sense. This one honestly was a little bit of a struggle for me, just clarity-wise. I felt like there were a few little contradictions and I was getting conflicting messages with the people. So anyway, I hope that proved somewhat insightful for you. Thank you again for watching. I'm so grateful to be doing this again for the third time in a row. And I wish you nothing but the best coming in 2016. And I hope to see you next month. Thank you.